Welcome to the Career Exchange. So what exactly is the Career Exchange? Well, it's an e-learning platform, it's a CPD tracking tool, and it's a talent recruitment tool. It provides a full suite of capability for workforce recruitment and development, and it's our hope that it will save you time, money, and help to motivate your team. So this is the front end of the website, the publicly visible part of it. As you can see, it's divided into two principal sections: job seekers, for those seeking to obtain a qualification and progress in their career, and employers, for those wishing to recruit new staff, upskill their existing workforce, and track their workforce development. Job seekers. Very briefly, this allows candidates to select a course by first selecting a career pathway. At the moment, we have a number of pathways available, and we'll be adding more in the coming weeks and months. The candidates then train and do a 10-day work placement, and it's the work placement we are seeking commitments from employers for. Having said that, we appreciate that asking employers for a work placement is a commitment, despite you're not having to pay for the 10 days' work. So we've set about developing a resource that will provide value to employers, and that's what we'd like to share with you now. Our aim is to simplify the recruitment process. Test applicants out by offering them a 10-day work placement. Try before you buy, if you like. All we ask is that you grant candidates an interview at the end of the 10 days. No commitment beyond that is asked of you. In exchange, we offer job boards where you can advertise for free, unique access to our talent pipeline software to monitor and select candidates for your recruitment purposes, and we give you workforce access to over 600 distance learning programs, and you can then track the development of your entire staff. So let's have a look at the back end of the website that is available to employers. Now, the first thing you see when you come into the back end of the website is the dashboard. As you can see, this shows active employees. We're a small company, we've only got 4 members of staff. Jobs being advertised. Currently we don't have any vacancies. Learning credits in the company kitty. Don't forget that we give you 1,200 free credits for every work placement you accept. And active connections. But we'll come back to this bit in a moment. Learners in the talent pipeline. These are candidates that we may be interested in learning more about for recruitment purposes, and a snapshot of CPD development. The first thing we need to look at is management of existing employees. This is where we can view our existing staff. Now, courses are divided into 2 principal categories: certified courses, which cost 150 credits, where candidates print their own certificates, and endorsed courses, endorsed by a nationally recognized awarding body, which cost 300 credits. So what we can do here is, if we go into CPD, we can either assign credits to individuals, or we can assign specific CPD courses to candidates. So let's assign a particular course to an individual. Say we have an individual that needs to brush up on skills on a particular aspect of their personal development. We can go into this section of the site, we can select, in this case let's select a business management course, environmental management diploma. We select the course, we select the employees. In this case we're going to assign the course to James first, and it's as easy as that. Job done. Alternatively, if we prefer to assign credits, perhaps we want to reward members of staff so that they can study something that interests them. We can see here Jim, he's been a good guy, he's seen the company proud, so we might allocate him 150 credits to study a subject of his choice. Jim can then go into the employee login part of the website and select a course of his choice. So, just to summarize, job boards for candidates. We can manage existing employees. It's very easy to upload new employees. We can do that using a CSV file or doing it through the manual process. And then there's the CPD development, where we can track the development of candidates and generate reports from that. Okay. So the next important aspect of the website is the talent pipeline. Now this is where we can this provides visibility of all our learners on the system. These are people wanting to work. More than that, the people that have taken the time and effort to study a course, paid for it themselves. And what we can do here, it's a very simple interface, is we can check out their job suitability. So we've already added these 3 candidates to our watch list. These are candidates that we're interested in. We can allocate them star ratings, or if we want to find out more about a particular individual, we can click on them. This gives us a representation of how they're progressing in their specified qualification. You can add them to your watch list, as I've already mentioned, and you can see at a glance how far they've progressed. You can drill into detail about their study and how what content they've actually submitted to our assessors. You can check out their employability status, including CV and psychometric results, and you can check out their actual professional development. The achievements part will be added later, but in essence we aim to reward candidates for good behavior. As you can see here, candidates can post on their profile explaining how they're feeling at a particular time. And we can see their achievements as they progress. Based on this information, we can either add or remove Andrea to our watch list. So, furthermore, if a particular candidate is one that we want to ask more information of, we can connect to them. Providing they accept, we can then ask them for further information about their progression. So let's just have a look at the back end. This is where the candidates actually sign in. Just correct this email address. And let's see what happens. So this is one of our candidates, one of your employees, hypothetically. And when the candidate logs in, they get a very similar interface.